Hey yo, what's good guys? Frank here from Team S.E.R.F. Got a new backdrop, pretty epic. Got the camera right there, hang on. I'll take a picture for you guys. That's my setup. Today, we'll be counting down the top 10 best Steves in the world. Now for this list, I have compiled a pretty big list. So for this list, we have people with the name Steve, with the people with the names Stefan, Steven, Stefan, and that's basically it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So for number 10, we got Steve Buscemi. Now this guy, I don't really know too much about him, that's why he's at number 10. But I do know a lot about him, if that makes sense. So my number 3 reason is he looks like Rusty Cage. Now Rusty Cage is an old YouTuber I used to watch. And when he used to do the knife game videos and stuff, used to think I was a little edgy kid. And he also is just a fellow kid. Steve Buscemi is a fellow kid, you know? And he also has a very, very pleasing voice to the ears. And there's no doubt about that. So and then for number 9, we have Stephen Merchant, or Stephen Merchant. I think that's how you say his name. Now, I chose him because he's British, he has some really, really nice eyes, and he's just sexy AF, man. What can I say? Look at this! For number 8, we have Stephen Curry. Now, I know he's pretty low on the list, and that might, throw off a couple people, but it's because I don't really know too much about him. So, to tell you reasons why he's cool, I got my homie Ryan, and he's going to tell you guys. So, there you go.
Steph Curry's cool because he has 3 championship rings. Steph Curry is also cool because he's known as one of the nicest NBA players in history. Steph Curry is cool because he's won back-to-back MVPs.
And for number 7, we got Steve Carell. Now, I think Steve Carell is pretty epic, and he deserves the number 7 spot because he was a 40-year-old virgin. That means he's no simp at all. And he also played Michael Scott in The Office, and that's a pretty good show, and he did a pretty good job. So for number 6, we got Steven Hillenburg. I think that's how you say it. Now, I chose Steven Hillenburg because he made SpongeBob, obviously, you know. That's what he's most famous for. And he went to Humboldt University, where my sister went to for a little bit. And then he also has a human wife named Karen. Who would have guessed, you know? Halfway through the list now, we have number 5. We have Stevevo. Now, I chose Stevevo for I think the best reasons on this list. I chose Stevevo because 1, he was on Jackass. 2, he is a badass. And 3, he has a fat ass. Yes, so number 4, our number 4 pick, we have, now I'm probably going to say this really wrong, but it's Stefan Carl Stephenson. Now, he's that guy who played Robbie Rotten, and that's one reason why he's pretty sick. And he was number 1, even though he lands at number 4 on our list. But he was number 1 back in his day. And he shares a birthday with my little brother, Alex. Throw up a picture of him. And for number 3, we have Steve Harvey, man. Steve Harvey's pretty cool. Some would argue that he deserves the number 1 or 2 spot, but no, I think Steve Harvey's good where he is. And so I chose Steve Harvey because he has some beautiful teeth, you know. He's got teeth like me now, kinda. He makes them work a lot better, but and the second reason is he has a really, really nice mustache, man. I wish I could pull that off. Get that nice mustache like him. And he's also bald. And our number 2 pick is also bald. And our number 2 pick is Steve Wilkos. Now, I don't know if a lot of you guys know him. You might. But Steve Wilkos is just a pretty cool dude. You know, I used to watch him back in the day. It gives me nostalgia. That's one of the reasons. And he's also just bald.
Hold up.
And bald people are pretty sick. And you gotta admit, man, this guy's kind of cute, you know. Look at him right there. Pretty cute guy. It's about time we get to our number 1 pick. Now, to pick number 1 wasn't really hard at all. I knew this guy was going to be number 1 from the beginning, and I bet he knew he was number 1 when he saw this video. So number 1 is Stephen Osborne, okay? Man himself. So I thought Stephen Osborne was a good number 1 pick. For one, He's the second best member of Team S.E.R.F behind yours truly. And he's just a really good piano player, man. I can insert a video if I can find it. And he's also Asian. And Asian people are pretty sick. So that was my list. And if you guys disagree, just type in the comments below and I'll tell you you're wrong. But thank you guys. Remember to like and subscribe. Subscribe to Cock Fishing. They uploaded their first video on Friday. And thank you guys. Toodaloo.